Good morning, and welcome to Friday, the last day of our second module. It's really exciting to see your experiments coming in, your at-home experiments. It's a lot of creativity, a lot of really good ideas with the materials you have around. I'm not going to show materials now during the stream because I want to respect people's privacy and stuff, but I have one here I wanted to show that is where pictures were posted instead, and the pictures do just as good of a job. Going forward, depending on the nature of the experiment, pictures can be just as good as a video, but for some experiments, it doesn't work that way. So like if you're doing a thing where you mix some stuff and something happens right away, that really kind of necessitates a video. But let me kind of show you this one and what this person did. So they were looking at a density column, so investigating densities of different liquids and kind of stacking them together. So they found a bunch of stuff around the house and put them into layers by expected density, kind of seeing what they would do. So there's a honey, pancake syrup, some dish soap, milk. And so milk was kind of like a surprise because this person, I don't know, I haven't read the notebook yet, but I assume they were expecting the milk to perhaps go on top, and actually the milk then goes underneath, which is one of the interesting things about this experiment is it's a good way to make your initial guesses, what you think is going to happen, and then actually do the experiment and see if you're right. Because if you're not, you can see the reordering, especially if you use really distinct items. So here's some water. That a blue dye was added so that you could see, and now you're seeing some interesting stuff happening because it's mixing in a way that is maybe not making the densities entirely clear. And the vegetable oil on top, baby oil on top of that, and then some objects, and looking at kind of where they float or end up in other parts of the column. All right, so that was a density column experiment. And again, as we talked about before, the idea of the experiment is not just that you're performing something, although that's great, also that you are thinking about it and investigating something in a systematic way. So that you're saying, oh, I wonder what happens if I do this. I wonder what happens if I do this, trying to change individual things as controlled as possible to investigate some of these differences rather than just following directions. So great job with those. I'm working my way through those, and you've all done the ones that I've seen so far have all been really nice. So the other thing, don't forget to complete the quiz before tonight. That and then the new stuff will come up again next week. So there's nothing to do this weekend. I guess it's technically a holiday today. We wouldn't have classes at Harper, but I mean, there's not much to do anyway. But yeah, you can complete that stuff, and that's pretty much it. So I don't have a lot of instructional stuff planned today, as I said on Monday, but I'm just going to hang around here for a bit if you have questions. So if you have questions about anything that you've gone through over the last couple of weeks, you can leave them in the chat here or on Discord, which I also have up, and I will respond to them now. The other thing is, a couple people messaged me about having issues with uploading videos. Modern smartphones take really high resolution video, which takes a huge amount of space. And if you try to upload to Blackboard, sometimes it can take a really long time, or it just won't let you upload it because it's too big. So a couple solutions there. One is you can share things and post links to like iCloud or Dropbox or some other kind of a cloud service that your phone maybe automatically uploads to. That's one way to do it. Another way is to reduce the size of the video. So if you think about this ahead of time, you can change the setting on your phone camera to record a lower resolution video, which will be less, lower size. And that's fine. We don't need HD copies of these things. But if you didn't do that and you already recorded it, some other options are using software to reduce the size. There's a free program called Handbrake, like the handbrake in your car, that does a nice job reducing video sizes. and then you can do it that way. You can also upload to a cloud service like YouTube and make it unlisted and then just post the link to the unlisted YouTube video. Unlisted YouTube videos are accessible via the link, but they won't show up publicly when searched for, like in search engines or in YouTube. So you can do that, and then actually after it's graded or after the class or whatever, you can just take it down or make it private if you don't want that video staying out there forever. Either way. And then in some experiments, like you see here, pictures can work well also. The video isn't a requirement, but I do want to see that you've done the work for the experiment. All right, so I'll just kind of sit here for a little bit and wait for your questions. I don't see anything coming in, but yeah. If we don't have any questions today, if everything seems good, then I guess we'll be done for the week. Okay, it's weird sitting in silence, so I'm just gonna keep talking. The other thing is just some reminders. If you need to get a hold of me, if you need to reach me, I'm getting a ton of emails like constantly, not from you all generally, from other college stuff. So I'm trying to get through them, but I've definitely missed some emails. So keep bugging me if I'm missing your emails. If you can get me on Discord, that usually works better as long as I remember to reset my phone occasionally, because sometimes the notifications seem to turn off. But I've been getting the stuff on Discord more easily. It's not rude to remind me if I haven't answered you. I want to answer you as soon as I can. So if I haven't responded in like a day, send again, and I will get there. I will get back to you. You can also, of course, always join the chat here for our Monday evening and Friday morning sessions. And then on Blackboard, let me this over a little bit. So I set up these booking appointments on Blackboard, which actually work right with my schedule, so they account for other meetings and things like that. So if you don't want to talk, like if you don't want to deal with Discord or email or whatever, you can just click on one of these, pick a day and a time, put in your stuff, and it will send me a note and say somebody wants to meet with me. I don't think you actually have to select that, but you can say, all right, I'm going to meet with you at 9:20 on Tuesday the 16th. And all you do is you put in your stuff and book it, and it'll send you a link to join me in WebEx, and that's it. And then we can meet. So if that's easier for you, and then we can kind of virtually talk face to face, I'm always available for that. If those times don't work for you, I'm happy to find other times also. I'm glad things are mostly working out okay. It seems like the workload isn't too great, which is good because I know everybody's got a lot going on. But yeah, as usual, let me know if you need anything. Still not getting any questions, so I guess I'll say goodbye for now. All right, well, you all have a great weekend. Tried to get not schoolwork done. I don't know. You don't have to do anything for this class this weekend, so just relax, do other stuff, take care of yourselves, and we'll get started again on Monday. So yeah, bye everybody.